Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in the previous video, we have created our router and we have seen this GET request, right? So now in this video, we will try to get the data, post data. So in this video, what I am trying to do is I am not using the database and all those things. Just I am using this memory. So memory is like a variable. In the JavaScript, how you use the variable, like the same thing. In the Node.js also, you'll be using the variable until and unless server remains on, so the data will be there. Otherwise, if the server restarts and all those things, the data will be gone. So like this, I am trying to do it. So I don't want to go deep into this one. If you want to learn more about this Node.js, so you can see my Node.js course. There you can learn it. And here I'm using let post is equal to, it's an array. And here I will be having an ID of 1. And we can have a title. So sample post or sample title 1. And we'll be having another one is description. So sample description. So these are the things which I am having. So now again I will be adding another post data. So here this is the sample data. So whenever we are trying to do it, so at the upfront we'll be able to see this data. Okay, we'll be able to see this data. So sample description 1 and sample description 2. So now we are able to get the post data. Now what I am trying to do here, instead of sending this one, so here I will do the console.log. So whenever I get request received at, if you want you can use something like $of new date dot to local a time string. Okay, so I am using this get request. I'm using this get request. Now here I want to send the response. So here I'll be using JSON. If you want also you can use the send. So we know that we are using we are sending the JSON. So now the JSON of post, that's it. So it will convert the JSON JavaScript object to the JSON. There is no need for us to convert it to JSON and all those things. So remember that this response.json and in the AJAX in the fetch API we have seen that the response.json is both are different. So this one is provided by the Express.js. That one is provided by the default that fetch API thing. So fine. So we got this one all. So now let's try to see it. So I will be doing node and is this command? Yeah, node app.js file. So now if I try to see, so if I try to see here, we are able to see the post data. So now we are able to see the JSON part of this one. So here you'll be able to see title and description. Now we can use this one in the AJAX to get the data. Here if you are able to see the response address we are receiving is the content type application JSON and the e tag is for the cached purpose. Fine. So everything is working well and fine. Now what I want to tell you is, so now we are able to get the data. So I will be using this in-memory database so that we can add the posts and update the post and all those things we can do it for this variable. Now for example, let's say that, so fine. So whenever I am trying to edit the data, we try to see here, get request received at 5:13 p.m. So whenever I am trying to change the data, I am trying to restart the server, right? So instead of this one, we have an library available package that is nothing but npm install Nodemon. So Nodemon will search for the files to change. Whenever any file is changed, it will restart the server. So I install the Nodemon here. If you want, you can install it globally. Here Nodemon has been installed. So if you now normally people will be able to see in the experienced developers and all those things, they will be using something like npm start. So that one where we can use it is, so something like in the package.json, you can open the package.json. Here I can write start. So here I can use the start and I will be using Nodemon app.js. That's it. Now whenever I am using npm start, so now it will start the server. So Nodemon app.js, it is starting. So here Nodemon is running. Now whenever I change the data here, post router, here whenever I press the enter, where I press spaces, so again it will run immediately. So whenever a file is changing means it will say it will listen to the file changes and all those things. Whenever any file changes, whenever any file is changed, automatically the server will be restarted. So this is very helpful for us. All the time there is no need for us to run the command node app.js that one. So this one automatically Nodemon will take care of this one. Fine. So now we have seen about this Nodemon also. Now in order to check this one, so these all APIs, testing these APIs and debugging these APIs and all those things. So we will be using the Postman. So Postman is also one of the important thing. So we will be using this Postman across this course. So Postman will be not Postman, Postman. So Postman, if you want to download Postman download, you can use this Postman download. So for testing our APIs, whether it's working or not. So download Postman. So here you can download for Windows or anything. I already have the Postman in my system, so I can open the Postman. So how I will be using this, I will try to show you. Postman app. So I am starting. So let it start. So let it open. So it may take some time. So where is this Postman? It's not opening or what? I have opened it, I think. So here the Postman has been opened. So what I will try to do is, so fine. So this is how we'll be checking, and this is our black theme. So if you want, you can change this one in the settings and all those things. You can change it here in the settings and all those things. So now this is our front-end API, and if I click on the send, we are able to get the output. So here we can test our API, and here we can see the headers. What are the headers that has been sent, and we are able to see the status and all those things. Now if you want to do it, so you can create a collection here. So whenever you want to cancel, don't save. So I can remove these all the things. Sorry. So I can remove these all the things. Whenever you want it, you can create a new and HTTP request. So here you can add this one. What I can do, HTTP. So this is our local host API post, and here we can click on the send. So we are able to get the request here. So we will be able to get it. Now if you want to save it here, you can click on this one and you can create a collection. Okay, save your request in a collection for reuse and sharing. You can create a collection, and here you can give something like post data, anything, whichever name you want, you can give, and we can save it here. Okay, we can save it. So post data, inside this post data, we can create a request. That request is nothing but this one only. So here you can write, so you can remove this one all. Don't save. So here I can have this get URL. Oh, sorry. So here I can use something like get post. So I can create name, and here you can have HTTP. So here you'll be having, and if I try to click on the send, so we are able to get the request, and here I can save it. So here we can save it. If I click on the save, so in the post collection, you'll be able to see the get post, and if I click on this one, so there is no need for us to type all the time. We can save these all the things in a collection. So like this, it will be very simple. It is. So this is the thing which we'll be using, and this is how we'll be using this one also, Postman, for testing our API endpoints. Hope you understood about this one. In this video, we have created our in-memory database, now the variable post variable, and also we have installed our Nodemon, and also we have installed the Postman for testing our API endpoints. Hope you understood about this one. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.